Today we will learn about line angles and point angle. What is line angle? Line angle is a line or an angle formed by junction of the two surfaces of the crown. If this is one surface, this is another surface. So joining of these surfaces, the line which is formed is known as line angle. So name of these line angles are derived by the name of these two surfaces. So whichever surface from this side and whichever surface from this side, the line angle name according to these two surfaces. So if you see an example, mesiolabial line angle, mesial side as well as labial side, that forms a junction of a line that is called as mesiolabial line angle. That is the line formed by the mesial and the labial surface. So if you see the incisor here, this gives a triangular shape. So triangular shape which has a mesial surface, which has a distal surface, lingual surface, as well as the labial surface. So if there is an incisal edge, little blunt and not sharp, that gives one incisal surface also. So if you see the total number of the line angle in anterior and posterior teeth, if you see that some books has given it is there are 6 line angle: mesiolabial line angle, mesiolingual line angle, distolabial line angle, and distolingual line angle, labio-incisor line angle, linguo-incisor angle. If the edge is broadened, the incisal edge is broadened, that makes also one surface. So that is also gives two more line angle, the mesio-incisor line angle and disto-incisor line angle. But if you see a posterior teeth, there are total 8 line angle. So there should not be any confusion between anterior and posterior. Anterior, some has given 6 line angle and 8 line angle, but the posterior will have 8 line angle. It is depending upon the incisal edge, the bulk of the incisal edge. Then what is clinical significance of this line angle? The line angles are crucial for the success of dental restoration, orthodontic tooth movement, and aesthetic dentistry. So in restorative dentistry, if you see, line angles helps dentist to create a better fit for filling and the crown and ensure the restoration mimics the natural tooth. So that means whenever you are doing a filling on a tooth, they create a better fit for the filling as well as it mimics the natural structure. If the line angle is there and we have not maintained line angle, so that it may not mimic the natural tooth. So that is why it is important in the restorative dentistry. In orthodontic tooth movement, in orthodontics, the line angles are used to guide teeth into their ideal position with the orthodontic appliances like braces. That means the line angle of one tooth and adjacent tooth it will act as a guideline to maintain the level of adjustment of the tooth. And the third is an aesthetic dentistry. The line angle influences how light reflect off a tooth surface, and a well-defined line angle can enhance the tooth natural look. That means if there is a maintained line angle, the light reflection of the adjacent tooth and the natural tooth means it's a restorated tooth with the aesthetic filling. So the reflection of the light will be similar if you maintain the line angle with that of an natural tooth. So it is important in restorative dentistry, orthodontics, as well as aesthetic dentistry. So what is point angle? The point angle is the point which is formed by the junction of the three crown surfaces. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So this line angle has been formed. If you see this surface and this surface as well as this surface, so this point angle has been formed here. So example, mesiolabial incisal point angle. So that means the name of the point angle is derived by combining the name of the three surfaces. So which are those three surfaces? Mesial surface, labial surface, and incisal surface. That forms a mesiolabial incisal point angle. So in anterior tooth also as well as posterior tooth also. If it is pointed or a sharp incisal edge, it will forming a two line angles, 2 point angle. And if it is a bulky tooth or a ridge is bulky, or maybe in posterior tooth, it forms the 4 point angle. So in anterior tooth as well as in posterior tooth, there will be 4-point angle. So it will be mesiolabioincisal, mesiolingual incisal, distolabial incisal, and distolingual incisal. So only the term has changed in the posterior tooth with the occlusal. So it is mesiolabial and occlusal term will be there. So this is how 4-point angles are present in any posterior or an anterior tooth. So significance of this point angle. So point angles are important in dentistry because sharp point angle in tooth preparation. So if or a filling or for the crown preparation can causes problem. So what can be problem? Now this is line angle, this is line angle, and these are a point angle. If you see these point angles, okay, so these becomes a point angle. So if you want to fit a crown on this, if you give pressure on this, so what will happen? There will be a fitting problem because of this curvature, you can make out. And if the angle point angles are sharp, there will be a fitting problem. There may be a time consuming cementation appointment. So if you want to put cap on this tooth, so what problem will be there? So we have to rounding up, we have to adjust, make an adjustment. So it is time consuming for the cementation, that is fitting of the crown on this prepared tooth surface. You can see here while fitting of the crown on this surface. So if the point angles are sharp, this crown will not fit. Okay, and if this is sharp, so chances of fracture is also there. Okay, so this point, and this point, if we maintain that point in a sharp way, so there may be a chances of fracture of this prepared crown tooth surface. So to avoid these issues, dentist should round off those sharp point angles during the tooth preparation. So this is what is important of the line angle and the point angle.